Hey guys, we are at mile 1250 on the Appalachian Trail if you are a southbounder. And I've got a couple of hikers here. I know the camera's moving around, and we're going to get their trail names and try to get some information about them. And we'll go with ladies first. Give us your trail name.
My name is Sunshine.
Can you tell me how you got that name?
Yeah, I'm from Florida, so Sunshine State.
And when did you start Sunshine?
I started June 8th.
June 8th, and you started from?
I started from Monson, worked my way back to Katahdin, and then flipped down to Monson. I've been going south since then.
Okay, and today is September 18th, if I didn't say it. And we are at the mile 1250, and give us your trail name.
I'm Roadside.
Say it again.
Roadside.
Spell that.
R-O-A-D-S-I-D-E.
And how did you get a name Roadside?
I was hitching into town and then I fell asleep on the side of the road.
Wow. Wow. How close to the... Nobody could have run over you, right?
If they pulled off to the road...
Drop some grapes.
If they pulled off the road a little, they probably could have.
How long did you stay asleep?
It was like maybe 20 minutes. It wasn't too long.
All right, tell me where you're from and when did you start?
I'm from...
Getting a banana. He quit talking to me quick.
I'm from New Jersey, but I went to school up in Maine, so I was already in Maine. And I started June 15th.
From Katahdin?
From Katahdin, yep.
We've got a friend of ours that we helped in 2016 from New Jersey. He's coming out next week to do trail magic.
Nice.
He does every year. He comes out.
Sweet.
And so, when did y'all meet?
Mile
How long?
300
Mile 300.
is when we started hiking together.
Wow.
Yeah.
We actually met for the first time right outside of Baxter State Park. So
Okay.
day
It was
2
day 2 for me.
and day 10 for me
Wow.
because I was going backwards.
She was going north, so I figured like, oh, I'd never see her again.
Yeah.
And then we've been hiking together since like
Wow.
mile 300, yeah.
Wow, that is very interesting. Is anybody else hiking around you that you see ever so often? Tell me some names.
There's a group that calls themselves the Sobo Vortex, and that would be Appalachian Gale, Mandolin Stump,
Captain, Chimney, Wag.
Are they in front or behind y'all?
They're in front of. Well, there's a couple behind, a couple of.
I met Chimney.
Most of them are
Yeah.
I met Chimney
Oh, okay.
at Loft Mountain. Lewis Mountain Campground.
Okay.
Okay, nice.
So
I
that's
believe's talking in the background here. She said she met one of the tramley.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them. They're
Yeah, and
all
they're
over
so
the place.
awesome.
Yeah.
It's
Did
been
you-
really fun to
Did you hike
with them.
around or meet any northbounders that a name would stick out to you? Did you meet any northbounders that you may have remembered talking to?
Well, Roadside's got a friend named Bones.
Oh yeah, my friend. I studied abroad last year in New Zealand with a friend, and then I was just like talking about how I wanted to through hike, and then I like kind of convinced him to through hike, so he went northbound. His name is Bones, and then
Is he finished? Is he finished?
He's in Maine now.
Okay.
He's really close. Yeah. So we met up in. Was that in Mass? We actually.
Yeah.
Where
somewhere.
at Upper Goose Pond.
Oh yeah, that's a great place to meet
Like
somebody.
it was like right by there. I just left, and yeah.
Did you have breakfast there at Goose Pond?
Oh yes.
I took a 0 there.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was a
I mean,
great place.
Did either one of y'all stay at White House Landing
I
in 100
didn't,
Mile Wilderness
no.
and Harrison Cabin, where they do the pancake breakfast by the canoe? You know where you cross the canoe, and about 2 miles past that or hour past that, there's a Harrison Pond cabin.
Timing wise.
Yeah,
Okay.
I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Do you have any hostel or place in front of you that you're really looking forward to today? You know, not hiking
that we
today,
haven't
but
gotten to yet. I'm really looking forward to Waynesboro, just in general.
Oh, the town, yeah, in general. Yeah.
And then Angel's Rest. I keep hearing good things.
Harrisburg.
About that.
Oh yeah, yep, Angel's Rest. Definitely.
Now in Waynesboro, will you stay at a hostel or would you just in and out, or how are you going to do that?
Not really sure yet.
I haven't really looked too much. I know that there's free camping.
There is.
Yeah.
So I was thinking I
By the
might do that.
YMCA, so you can get showers.
Yeah, free showers. I could definitely use a shower.
Yeah, and that's a good place right there, and it's not too far from some eating places, so that'll work real well.
Yeah.
In fact, as soon as you get off at Waynesboro, there's a popcorn stand. It's got every kind of popcorn you can call, caramel, all these crazy.
Oh, wow.
And as soon as you get off the trail from here to that car over there, you'll see this little thing that like a wagon type thing.
Sweet.
But they stay there all year.
Oh, that's Sweet.
And
Yeah, check it
so
out.
you may get you something there. And it's easy to get rides from there to where you need to go.
Okay.
What's been the most exciting thing about being out here this year? Sunshine, first of all, for you.
Oh man. That's like the impossible question because it's all been so
Such a
exciting.
loaded question.
But I think just the personal growth
Okay?
and like, I don't know, watching myself conquer mountains,
Good.
just like real mountains, and then just like personal stuff.
You've got a little more confidence now than
Yeah.
you did?
Yeah, I'd say that.
For sure.
What made you decide to do this?
I had a teacher in high school that hiked the Appalachian Trail after he graduated college, and he just like mentioned it a few times and said that it was the most challenging but the most rewarding thing that he's ever done. So since then I had it on my bucket list, and after I graduated college and was trying to figure out what the next step was for me, I figured that there could be no better time.
Does he know
Potentially.
you're hiking?
No, I haven't
Really?
actually. Yeah,
You
I
didn't
don't.
even tell him.
I lost touch with
No.
him after he transferred to a different school while I was still in high school, and then I don't know where he went. So
It'd be cool to somehow to get a
I
hold to him
know,
and let him
yeah.
see this video.
That'd
Yeah.
be really
Yeah, because there was an interesting story in one of my other videos that kind of your situation. Tell me about you. What made you decide to hike the Appalachian Trail?
I don't remember when I first heard about it, but I'd known about it for years, and I kind of just like immediately was drawn to the idea of it. I hadn't done like neither of us had done much backpacking at all before this, like maybe a few overnights or something. But it just sounded like really badass to me, and I was like, oh, I need to do that. Like, I don't care what it takes. I want to do that. And so I was just waiting to graduate school, basically. And then I did, and now here I am.
Has anything unusual happened to you on the trail or around you that you've heard about? Anything that jumps out in your mind, like somebody got eat up by a bear or something like that?
I feel like a lot of weird stuff happens to us, but I can't.
Nothing pops out.
immediately
Right-
comes to
right
mind.
now.
Nothing too.
What do you miss most about not being at home today?
My dogs.
Your dog.
Yeah.
Your dog. I'm gonna tell you funny about that. in a minute.
Having access to
Oh, all the food.
like a lot of things. Yeah.
Mostly the food, too.
Yeah. I don't know. The little conveniences, I guess.
Okay.
Just sometimes pop out to
Then,
me. But
if I asked you the question, every night when you get through hiking, whatever time of day, you could have one luxury item, anything in the world, every day when you got through, but it had to be the same thing every day for the whole hike.
Oh.
What do you think it would be?
Oh,
That could be a car, that could be a bed, that could be a bathroom, that could be a friend, that could be a lot of things.
Oh my god, that's
really hard.
that's difficult.
You could say your dogs.
I could, but a bed sounds really nice.
Well, that's what I would say. What do you miss the most, when you
Yeah.
stop and think about that?
I
The
mean,
luxuries you got at home, and
Maybe a bed.
maybe a bed,
Yeah.
okay?
no. I
'Cause my
like
sleeping pad is not
your sleeping pad.
comfortable.
I have a good setup.
Yeah, yours is so comfortable.
I can't think of anything.
When I first
honestly.
started thinking about asking this, I said, what, I bet everybody's going to tell me they want a commode or something like
Oh,
that,
yeah.
or a bed
Mm-hmm.
or a car so I can run to town every night.
See, I don't
Oh.
need those things. That's what I've learned while I'm out here. Is
The
that
simple
I don't
life.
need those things. Yeah.
The simple life.
I'm still just as happy.
That's
I'm
great.
happier in a lot of ways.
Now, do either or both of you have brothers or sisters?
Yes.
Tell
I
me,
have 3 older sisters.
what do they think about little sister being out here?
They are super supportive, honestly. I think, actually, one of my sisters in a couple weeks is going to come out and join me for a few days. That's cool.
Is that the first time you would have seen somebody from home or family since you left? And how about you, brothers or sisters?
I have one older sister.
What does she think about little brother?
She thinks I'm crazy, basically.
Okay.
But also, she's very supportive now, and she just wants to see me succeed at this point.
Okay. I've got a funny question I ask everybody lately because the viewers like to see the expressions on the face when I ask the question. And it may be difficult for y'all, but if a helicopter came over you tonight, wherever you're going to stop, and said they have everything in the world on top of that helicopter to eat, what would you want them to drop from the helicopter tonight?
Oh my god.
All of it.
No, no, no,
Every single thing. Just land the helicopter.
Yeah.
just the whole thing just fall out.
Oh my gosh.
No, no, you got to
Oh
have
my
one.
God.
You got a one item that you can
Okay.
have. Anything in the world.
Chocolate cake.
Chocolate cake.
Cake,
That's
really?
amazing. That's amazing. That's too simple for me. I can't. I keep wanting people to name something I can't even
Oh.
spell.
Oh, I don't. Oh. Maybe lasagna.
Lasagna.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
I've been
That's
craving
better than
lasagna.
peanut butter or ramen
Oh
or.
my god.
No, no.
I know.
it's
Someone said
definitely-
that?
People have said that, guy. Tuna
What?
fish.
Oh
Or
no.
cheeseburger
I
is
have
one of the big
enough
answers.
That's
Cheeseburger is
amazing.
one of the big answers.
Yeah.
Pizza is one of the big answers. But
Pizza's
you know, I'm
good.
thinking about like me. I'm from Louisiana. I want a sack of crawfish, boiled crawfish on the
Oh.
table, or shrimp, boiled shrimp, or something
My
like
second
that.
answer would be ribs.
Huh?
Ribs is my second
Ribs.
Oh,
is your
cheese
second.
fries. Oh my god.
Oh,
I
now you
love
gotta get them
cheese.
dreaming.
Yeah. We're just gonna keep
Yeah.
going
Yeah.
now.
About food
Yeah.
all day.
Quick, ask the next question.
They'll be looking up for that helicopter
And then
tonight.
we're gonna be at camp and be like, where's that helicopter?
Yeah, yeah,
Well, yeah, the last interview I did, I said, anybody got a helicopter, you've heard their request, go looking for it. So maybe we can
That's
say that.
awesome.
Maybe this time we can say the same thing. Are you getting tired of the trail yet, or is it still okay?
No, definitely not. Especially now that we're in Shenandoah, it's so.
This place is magical.
This place is insane.
There have been
Yeah.
days that I hit low points, but I wouldn't want those to go away. Like I want that
Yeah.
to be part of the experience.
Yeah, yeah.
So
There were some days
Yes,
in,
but no.
in Pennsylvania where I was like,
The rocks?
this is not
Yes.
fun. Why am I
Yeah, the
doing
rocks
this?
and the rain.
it
Yeah,
really
yeah,
gets
exactly.
me mentally.
Yeah. How would you get home after you get to Springer? Do you have that planned out or thought about?
Well, I think I've got a few friends that live in like Tennessee. So
Well, wait just a second.
Yeah.
Let the motorcycle go. So you got some friends that live in Tennessee.
Yes, that have offered to come down and pick me up. I don't know if it'll be family or friends or who, but yeah, I'll have somebody, I think, come pick me up.
And how about you? Hadn't even thought of that?
Haven't really planned it out yet. My mom said maybe she'll come drive down to pick me up, but I don't know yet.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out eventually.
And what do you do when the trail's over? How do you see your life happening a month after the trail?
Well, I definitely need to get a job and get some money because I'm already getting very broke.
Okay.
I'd like to travel out west and try to find something in California or something.
There's a
Yeah.
dog.
Okay, what about you? Where do you see yourself a month after the trail?
I don't.
You don't?
I don't know. I don't see it. I have kind of just figured that I will have to cross that bridge when I come to it.
So you're not going to cross it until you get there.
Yeah, I'm just here right now.
Enjoying the moment.
That's the idea.
That's the way to do it.
The next section of here, you've heard a lot about, I'm sure, about the bears and Shenandoah and all of that.
Yeah.
Does anything in front of you excite you or scare you more either way?
I have been looking forward to McAfee Knob.
Well, yeah.
That's the most
That's
highly
good.
anticipated
Yeah.
point on
I'm
the
so
trail for
excited.
me.
Most photographed place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh,
So
McAfee
that's
Knob.
probably got something to do with it.
I'm excited for that and the Grayson Highlands.
Oh, the
The
ponies,
ponies, yeah. I'm excited for the ponies too.
Yeah.
The listeners or viewers usually like to know what kind of mileage people are doing.
Okay.
Y'all southbounders, so what kind of mileage are y'all comfortable doing per day now?
I'd say we average about 20.
Wow, that's great.
So it can fluctuate.
And how
Yeah.
often for zero?
It really depends where we are.
Yeah, in Maine,
guess.
I zeroed 4 times in like 4 weeks.
So would it be average one a week here or not?
No.
Not.
I'd say less.
Yeah.
Less than 2 weeks.
I
Okay.
think it's getting, yeah.
It's definitely getting less now. Just because we feel a lot more comfortable on
Yeah.
the trail and stuff.
Kind of figured it out.
Yeah.
But
Now, when you came here, what did you think was here at this road crossing? What caused you, I mean, just to come up here to the bathroom?
water.
We were just getting water.
Just getting water?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how much trail magic have you gotten lately?
There was a cooler
There
with
was-
orange juice
That was
yesterday
2
morning.
nights ago.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I guess it was the
Yesterday
night.
morning, yeah.
Okay.
But besides that, on
Hasn't
trail
been a lot.
there's been
Yeah.
nothing for a
Really?
while.
There's not a lot of hikers out anymore. The
Right.
northbounders are like the majority of
We did
Appalachian
get
Trail.
some. We got this man named Soggy who brought us out to lunch,
Oh, yeah.
and he
Great.
brought us lunch at a tavern type place.
That was really
It was really great. Yeah, he was
That's
a great
great.
guy.
And hopefully when you get further south, you'll get a little bit more. They don't do a lot for southbounders, they do it all for the northbounders.
Yeah.
But they're starting to realize you've got more southbounders and flip-floppers, so it's
Yeah.
getting more prevalent down there.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's
hopefully
great, yeah.
you'll get some of that.
That's
Hopefully.
All right, guys, I'm not going to keep you any longer. I know you've got a lot of miles to do, but I'm just curious if you got somebody you want to say hello to before we cut it off.
Mom, Dad, love you. Thanks for all your support. No.
Hi, family.
Dog.
See you soon. Yeah, hi, dogs. Yeah.
Well,
Even though you don't know.
well, I don't know. I've seen people FaceTime their dog and all, so I can
Maybe I'll do
understand.
that tonight.
And you said dog earlier, but I was just going to tell you real funny. One of the most common answers, of course, is an animal. And I'd always tell people, once they say that, I say, do you have a spouse or another? Girlfriend or boyfriend? They say, yeah. And I said, well, we're going to have to edit this thing. But it's funny how many people, miss a
Really,
pet.
Yeah.
And then just take it for granted that the spouse or the other
They'll be there.
significant will be there. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, guys, thank y'all for taking a few minutes and talking to us. And
Thank you.
hopefully we'll see you further down the trail before you get to Springer again. God bless every step between here and Springer, and see you later.
See ya.